All right,
So let me just introduce you before that. First of all, greetings, everyone. My name is Karina, and I represent EIT Community Research Hub Ukraine. And today, together with EIT InnoEnergy, we are happy to welcome you within the info session for entrepreneurs, scientists, and innovators in the field of energy. Kindly remind you that EIT InnoEnergy has supported more than 500 sustainable energy innovations and invested in more than 200 companies. For the first time, we are hosting this Ukrainian Innovators Info Day to get acquainted with the possibilities that are provided by the InnoEnergy. Our info session is supported by the Ministry of Education and Science of Ukraine, so we appreciate it very much and thank them for this kind of support given. And now I'm happy to give the floor to Yulia Yuras, Investment and Asset Management Associate, and she will tell you more about the opportunities and open calls. Yulia, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Karina, for a quick introduction. Good morning, everyone. Happy to see you participating in today's event. Today with you is Yulia Yuras, Investment Asset Management at EIT InnoEnergy, representing the investment team, which is responsible for the investments in Central Eastern European region, from Baltics to Balkan countries, including Ukraine, and from Czech Republic to Ukraine, and also including Turkey. I'm happy also to walk you through EIT InnoEnergy, who we are, what we do as the investment fund. So let's start it. We as the EIT InnoEnergy, as the major in European Innovation Hub, we are focused on deriving the sustainable energy transition. We as the fund operate at the center of the energy transitioning. We're bringing people together, technology, business models, and skills that are required to accelerate the energy transitioning in Europe and also achieving their industrialization goals. Our focus is to reduce the risk, speed up the time to market, and also increase the impact. A bit of the story of the InnoEnergy. We've been operating around 14 years. We've been established and funded in 2010 by European Institute of Technology and Innovation, and hence EIT, the abbreviation stands for. As the investment fund, we operate fully as the independent entity and with close ties to European Commission. And EIT InnoEnergy is more than lowering emissions. Since our inception, we invested in more than 200 companies. We supported also more than 500 entities and also launched the 300 products to the market. And hence, within the 14 years of operations, we also screened and had meetings with more than 7,000 startups. And hence, we are proud also to say, based on the statistics, that also we've been selected as the first VC investor in Europe in 2022, according to PitchBook. And also in 2023, we've been selected as the active deep tech investor. Among our portfolio companies, which amounts for 200 companies, we have also 4 unicorns, 7 centers. And besides our activities, which is related to investments, also, we are proud to say that we have supported 2,000 graduates from our master school and 50,000 from our skills institutes, shaping the future of the sustainable energy. As the investment fund, a bit of the financials. Last year, in 2023, we secured also successfully the investment round of 140 million euro that came from our diverse structure of shareholders. This amount of the investment round is dedicated to support the new deal flow, scouting new innovations, technologies, and also support our existing portfolio companies to increase their scalability, also de-risk their business activities, and accelerate the launch of new industrial champions. Because besides the investments in startups, we also invest in company builders, which are large and mature companies. And last but not least, also the investment round is dedicated for our Boston office, which we recently opened in United States, which is aimed to facilitate the US lending of our portfolio companies, meaning those portfolio companies that are based in Europe and they're ready to go to Northern America. Our Boston office is also there to provide their support and to smooth the transition to Northern American market. Few words about our core values. Well, at the heart of any successful company, there are core values, which in our case, firstly, is related to the fact that we connect for impact. We bring together people, we mobilize our ecosystem that we built for the past 14 years, and we empower the startups and students as well.
Все
Secondly,
выключено, в мене все.
I'm sorry, if you could mute yourself, that would be great. Awesome. Thank you. And our second core value is also relates to the fact that we think beyond. We are being bold, we are aspirational, we create opportunities, and we lead the impact worldwide. Thirdly, also, we make it happen. How? By keeping it simple and also delivering our promises. And next, our core value is also related to the fact that we care. We are honest and transparent. We support each other as the strategic partner, investor of our portfolio companies, as the market player, operating within their large industrial companies. And last but not least, we also take on challenges. We are giving and receiving also feedback, and we learn continuously, and we question the status quo. So putting in a nutshell, our mission is to expand our ecosystem globally to increase our impact and portfolio value by 2030. A little bit of our organization, how we structured. So within since the 2010, we have the presence in 5 collocations in Europe, which are the Central Eastern European office in Poland, Scandinavian office in Stockholm. Then also we have our presence in Spain, Portugal, Germany, and France. Our headquarters is in Eindhoven in Netherlands, where also we have our extensive central team. And as I mentioned before, our 6th collocation is based in Boston in United States. And overall, our company amounts for 200 employees. And besides our core employees, we also gathered 1,200 partners, which are part of our ecosystem. A bit of our main focus and also core activities. So the mission is to accelerate the sustainable energy innovation. And our focus is mainly to de-risk the business activities of portfolio companies, speed up the time to market, and also increase the impact. And our core activities are categorized into 3 groups. First is the investment in the startups, which are bringing the innovation to the market. Second of all is our company builders, and also we are the official member of the strategic value alliances. And thirdly, we also strive on our educational area, where also we bring the human capital all together. And hence, saying that, we are overall reducing the greenhouse emissions, we ensure the security of affordable supply, we improve the European competitiveness and resilience, and also we create job and economic growth. When it comes to our activities in investments in startups, which would be also very relevant and interesting for you, let's maybe zoom in to our activities more closely. So when it comes to our investments in the startups ecosystem, we have gathered the portfolio of more than 200 startups. And besides our capital, which starts from 200,000 euro up to 1 million, we also have the blended approach, which also includes the value-added support that we invest in our companies. On this topic also, I will come back a little bit later and will provide you more information when it comes to the value-added support. And with our investment approach, we look for the companies which are early stage, meaning pre-seed, seed startups, having the solutions that could be hardware or software, and that contribute together to the energy transitioning and also sustainability in Europe. When it comes to technology, the startups that we also invest usually are starting from the TRL technology level of readiness, starting from 4 or 5, and then also beyond that. And the areas that we are focusing in terms of investments could be categorized in 6 verticals. So first, this is the energy storage, which include the battery value chain, starting from the active materials exploration up to the recycling. We strive to build within our portfolio of companies the whole value chain, as the example of the battery sector. Our second versatile is also related to the energy efficiency. And the other versatile is energy for transport and mobility. Also, we invest in circular economy, a smart electric grid, and also renewable energy, which includes the hydrogen, solar photovoltaics, and wind farms. When it comes to our investment approach, besides the capital that was mentioned before, we provide the value-added services. So what it stands behind that? As we strive not to be as the traditional venture capital, we are also not time constrained when it comes to investment horizon of having the portfolio company with us. We provide our expertise in 8 main domains, which are first the European positioning. We have the experts in the Brussels office that are well versed with regulations and also grants at the national, also European Union level. And also we strive to arrange the introductions and also support the applications of our startups, and also connect with the relevant stakeholders for the penetration into the European markets, and also strengthening the positioning of our portfolio companies. Second of all, we provide our expertise when it comes to the implementing development of the project industrial strategies. We help with the infrastructure development, and also we help to provide the expertise when it comes to land availability, and also explore the competitiveness landscape of the specific sectors in which our portfolio company is operating. Thirdly, we help with accessing to the talent. First of all, we assess the existing team at the portfolio companies. What are the core skills are presented in the startup, and other than that, also we help to develop the hiring strategy when it comes to the period when the startup already starts the scaling their business operations. And of course, startup also needs to have more key hires added to their core team, and we help with our network and also ecosystem and our educational part to hire the key employees, and also, for instance, interns as well. Fourth area is related also to our technology support. We have in-house thematic field leaders that characterized with a deep knowledge to specific subsectors, and they help to assess the technical risk of the business operation of the startups, also evaluate the optimal technology, and help with the improvement of the current product offering. Besides that, we help our portfolio companies to access other markets, to expand to other European countries, and also to Northern American market, and also to facilitate the new customer acquisition. Besides the markets and technologies and human capital, also what is more important as we help to our portfolio companies with the follow-on investments. We have developed our VC community, which accounts for more than 100 VC investors that also take a look at our portfolio companies when the next investment round is happening, and those activities and initiatives are undertaking to actually facilitate and also speed up the investment process and closing successfully the investment rounds for our portfolio companies. But besides also equity investments, we help to identify the eligible grants for our companies. So also our companies can profit as well from non-dilutive, non-equity investments as well. And last but not least, we strive also to direct the right governance strategy at our portfolio companies, and also enrich the value chain and build the ecosystem within our portfolio companies and also our existing strategic partnerships. So what stands behind that is, for instance, we also facilitate the warm referrals, where also our strategic partners can have the direct contact with portfolio companies for the testing of products, co-development of products, and also for sharing the facilities as well. So that's in a nutshell about our value-added services, which we provide to our companies. And this is very also crucial, especially at the early stages of product development for the startups, because also besides the capital as well, we strive to accelerate the growth of our companies, and hence the support in technology, market, finance, IP strategy, governance are very crucial as well at every stage, but especially at the early stage of the product development. This is also the example of our portfolio company, Skeleton Technologies, which is based in Sweden, and they provide the reliable and long life storage solution across the different segments of industries. And as the slide also shows you, we within the time being, the Skeleton was since we invested in the Skeleton, our portfolio company actually had the access for the more than 100 million euros value in the new contracts that was facilitated within our ecosystem and also our strategic partners. We help also to raise the investment rounds and access to finance for more than 11 million euro. And of course, other strategies as the strengthening the board, IP strategy development and product support as well was provided to our portfolio company, Skeleton Technologies. And you would ask as well how the whole process also looks when you interact first time with InnoEnergy, and also how much time it takes. Basically, we start from the initial screening call with the whole investment team, and then also the next meeting is followed by the introduction of the startup to our thematic field leaders that also have the extensive knowledge for specific subsectors that could be, for instance, related to energy storage, circular economy, a specific type of renewable energies. And after that, once we decide that we would like to proceed with investments in the potential startup, we start our formal due diligence process, which include the assessment of the team, of technology, market, and also assessment of the venture's business plan. This can be also executed by our external third-party providers, not only within our internal teams. Hence, also it requires more time until we can present the startup to our investment committee. And our investment committees usually also take place in the physical locations where also we invite startups, our supervisory board, and also external jury, which are in most of the cases the industrial companies that find the matching startups products with their core business activities. And overall, we strive also to be effective with the investment process and also to speed it up. However, an average time, the investment process takes from 2 months up to 3 months, depending, of course, on the specific business case. And after the investment committee was executed successfully, we start already the finalizing the contracts and also onboarding the companies into our portfolio. Here it is the very short snapshot of our portfolios, which accounts for more than 200 companies operating within the diverse sectors, but always within sustainability and energy transitioning. Worth mentioning as well that besides the investment in the startups, we are also spearheading the sustainability and energy transitioning in Europe through our 3 main strategic value chains, which are related to the sectors such as batteries. Here you have European Battery Alliance. Second strategic value is related to the hydrogen, which is represented by European Green Hydrogen Acceleration Center. And third is related to solar photovoltaics, which is represented by European Solar Industrial Alliance. What are the core initiatives and responsibilities, I would say, support that are provided by our 3 strategic value alliances? As for instance, in the case of the Battery Alliance, we bring together more than 800 industrial and innovation actors, from mining to recycling of the second life batteries or production scrap as well, building the whole battery value chain within our portfolio, and with the goal to build a strong and competitive European battery industry. When it comes to hydrogen, we have also a good example of our company builders, which are the companies that produce the green fertilizers and also green iron and steel. And within the Hydrogen Acceleration Center, we stimulate the market growth and also we accelerate the technology development of our portfolio companies and also boosting the expertise within this field. Last but not least, the European Solar PV Industry Alliance is also aimed to scale up the solar PV production and ecosystem in Europe. And also their goal is to reach 30 gigawatts annual production capacity by 2025, which is already in our next door corner. And this is the example also of our European Battery Alliance. Also, we are proud to say that together with the Mitter Fund, we launch our investment fund, which is dedicated to the European battery raw materials, and now is also raising the funds of 500 million euro, which will be dedicated for the startups that operate within the battery sector. Those are the startups that starts from the pre-seed stage, also offering the more mature technology like Series A and Series B included as well. As I mentioned, also these are examples of our company builders related to hydrogen, the steel, green steel production, represented by Gravity, the green fertilizer, which is the Fertig, and also the sustainable aviation fuels, ESAF, NewCo. And a few words about also our solar photovoltaic industry alliance is that also we have also the investments of European Investment Bank that committed 35 million loan to boost the solar cell technology in Sweden as the example. Few words also about the company builders that already mentioned already a few seconds ago. Another example of the company builders is our French company, Vercor, that produces the batteries. And last year, it successfully closed a round of 2 billion euro, which also we participated together with other companies as Société Générale, Siemens, and IB. And Gravity as well as our company that provides the steel, the green steel as well, located in France. And last but not least, our third core operations is related to the educational system. We have dedicated entities, which is the Master School and Skill Institute, that actually provides the relevant skills via master programs and professional learning. Just also to get into more specifics, we offer 5 master programs which are related to renewable energy, smart electrical network, sustainable energy systems, nuclear energy, and energy for smart cities. What it stands behind the master programs is that we offer students to obtain 2 master degrees within 2 years, study at very well-known and also top-notch European universities, obtain certificates in innovation and AI, and also access our InnoEnergy ecosystem. There are also many examples where students that participated in the master programs, they also were hired by our portfolio companies, first as interns, and then also they started as the full-time employees as well, providing their expertise and skills that they gain within the master program degrees. And up to date, we accounted for 2,000 graduates that participated in the master program at InnoEnergy. Last but not least, the Skills Institute, which is also which missions is actually to equip the global workforce with the skills. So what the main goal is to upskill, reskill the workers, and up to date we have 50,000 workers that participated in the certification. And with the Skill Institute certification program, we strive to deliver know-how, best-in-class intelligence, and learning solutions for batteries, hydrogen, and solar. That's a very nutshell about InnoEnergy, our core activities, how we invest, how we do business, and very excited also to hear your questions and also answer to them.
Thank you so much, Yulia, for the amazing presentation. I see some of the questions already in the chat. So let's start with the very first one from Vlad Panchenko. Does your company operate with universities? And if yes, specify which one? I think it's mostly the question for the EIT InnoEnergy, but not for the venture arm. So I think that within here, yes, the cooperation is definitely possible.
Yes, of course. When it comes to universities, there are two answers. First, we have universities that are our shareholders, and I can also come back to my slide also to specify a few of them. There are a few Polish universities as well. Also universities based in Spain, in Portugal. Let me just come back to the slide. It was at the beginning. Yes. So as you can see here, also we have a few universities that are our shareholders, like KTH, the engineering university based in the Netherlands. Also, the Wrocław University of Technology based in Poland. Then also University of Stuttgart in Germany. So and few other to mention. This is also the information that is available on our website as well, so you can publicly access them. And when it comes to a second answer, also these universities that I mentioned that are our shareholders, they also part of our master programs, where students also can participate in master programs and obtain the diploma at those universities. So there is a tight connection with the universities being as shareholders and also participating in master programs. And of course, when it comes to master programs, we have way more universities that are not only our shareholders. And this is also information available on our website. And I would say also the third area of our interaction with universities is that there are many startups in whom we invest, and they are coming as the spin-off from universities as well. So also we have a continuous collaboration with universities across Europe. I hope that I answer your question.
Yeah, good. Thank you so much for that, Yulia. Let's, in this case, move to the next one, because we have several other questions that are also concerning the universities from Dr. Yulia Bogojavlenska. I hope I spelled it correctly. If not, I apologize. Good day. Which KPIs are expected from university within presented opportunities? Thank you.
I'm sorry, Yulia. I don't understand your questions about the KPIs. You mean that how we select the universities that for the master programs or for other activities?
The next question is from Dr. Yulia, is concerning how many graduates from Ukraine participated in master programs in EU universities during war, and what is the place of Ukrainian universities? So I believe it is connected with the question regarding master's programs.
Okay, yes. So when it comes to the master programs and Ukrainian universities, we are expanding our activities into Ukraine, as also represented by Karina, our IRS hub in Ukraine, and we are open for also to launch the collaboration with Ukrainian universities as well, and hence also the Ukrainian citizens as well, they can participate, not being in European Union, they can participate in master programs studying at other European universities. However, when it comes to Ukrainian universities, we are also open for collaboration in this field.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And I think that in case we will have...
Excuse me, Yulia Bogojavlenska, head of fundraising office, Zhytomyr Polytechnical State University. The question was, we have good experience with the EIT program, EIT Health, and we are one of the winners in the third call of EIT program. Each time we are participating in different programs, we are expecting to give exactly some KPIs. For example, startups created, educational learning programs created, etc. So the first question was regarding what KPIs are expected if Ukrainian universities could participate in this program. And the second is, we heard about the 5 universities in EU. Well, what about Ukrainian universities? What is our place in there? Why should we participate only in master programs of European universities? Where is our place? And actually, I remember that the case is the EU is trying to receive leadership on the S planet within the different startups and innovation activities, and to take leadership from the America and from the China, to be honest. So how could we support to state leaders for the EU within these activities? So not to pay attention to America or pay attention to China, etc. So this was question. Where is our place? Thank you.
Okay, dear Yulia, thank you so much for also clarifying the question. When it comes to KPIs, I would be more than happy to connect you also with our colleagues from Skills Institute and also master program degrees, which are responsible for the onboarding of the new universities, and they know also all specifics of the requirements for the universities and also the actual KPIs statistics, because I'm representing the investment side, as the Skills Institute and master programs. As our also third core activity was presented during our today's call, but I'm more than happy also to connect you directly with relevant colleagues that could provide a more clear, also more details in this topic. And as I mentioned about the positioning of Ukraine, we are launching and we are striving to collaborate and also expand our activities into Ukraine as well.
Yeah, Yulia, we will also, you can ping me or my colleague who was sending the invitation for this info session, and we will do the additional intros for all of those people who Yulia, our amazing speaker, has mentioned, and we will check what other opportunities might be done on our side in order to collaborate and explore more opportunities, which are on one side given by the EIT, on the other side given by this KIC specifically, and whether there are some additional opportunities that we can check in order to boost up the cooperation and integrate more fruitfully Ukrainian university within the EU ecosystem.
Thank you very much.
And that also, I would say, that would answer, we would have the same answer to Konstantin as well when it comes to the Maritime University, which also we could connect directly also with our colleagues from Skills Institute and Master Degrees program, which also will provide a more clear and detailed answer.
Yeah, so everyone, in case you are up for the intro, just please ping us at ukraine@eitcommunity.eu, and we'll be happy to assist with that and with all of the other additional intros. So dear colleagues, do you have any other questions? In case you do, please raise your hand and we will give you the opportunity to ask our amazing speaker with some additional, probably tricky questions.
Maybe any questions also related to investments, that would be very welcome.
It looks like as for now, everything was clear, and our attendees need to definitely recap all of the information that was given today. On my side, on the side of EIT Community Research Hub Ukraine, Yulia, I would like to thank you for the wonderful session and for all of the information given today, exploring definitely and explaining all of the opportunities and the amazing job that you guys been doing at EIT InnoEnergy. We would really appreciate if you could share the presentation with me. And of course, we will share the recording of today's session with all of our registered participants and with you in order to explore and dive deeply and probably study all of the amazing opportunities which are given by the EIT InnoEnergy. Together with our beautiful partners and colleagues, we're thanking everyone for attending today's sessions, looking forward to more collaborations and hoping to see you shining brightly within more opportunities that we are creating. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Karina. Thank you, everyone, for having me. Of course, I will send also a presentation, and also feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy also to connect with you. And if you have any other post-meetings questions, I'm happy to help and answer as well.
Definitely. And do not forget to ping Ukraine@eitcommunity.eu, and we'll be happy to facilitate everything. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day ahead and stay safe.
Goodbye. Thank you.